Perhaps you've seen great visuals done on Power BI and you wonder how it's done. Most of our visuals are white, black and white, or just with random colors with no custom backgrounds. This video will show you how to create custom backgrounds just like this. This is the simplest I've done, but there could be more complex backgrounds that you can do with your Power BI. Now, there are two ways that you can do this. At least the simplest ones that I can show you is you can either use Canva, and most of you could be using Canva already to design other visuals, or you can use you can use PowerPoint. In this video, I'm going to use PowerPoint to create custom visuals. Make sure that you represent your visual backgrounds using your corporate colors. For this lesson, I'm going to use OCL Learning logo. So you can see the red and the blue, deep blue one, those are OCL colors. And I'm going to show you how to generate those codes so that you can use in your visual. You can use any version of PowerPoint that you have installed in your system, or you can use Google Docs. So first, I'm going to open PowerPoint, a blank PowerPoint like this. Usually when you insert a slide, you can see there'll be these two placeholders which you can delete. We don't need those placeholders. Then even this slide, I don't need that. I'll have determined the size of the visuals or the various text boxes that I'm going to use. For this, I've written it side on paper. I have the first rectangle, so I'm going to draw a rectangle here, another rectangle which is bigger like this, just like what is shown here. So you can see these are rectangle and there's another, the blue rectangle. So I'll go back to PowerPoint, then insert shapes. Choose the first shape. I'll choose the one with rounded corners. So the first shape is I'm going to draw it here. Just make it random like that. Then this will pop up with the size of the shapes that I want. So for this case, I want this to be 8.24 by 4.38 by 4.38 like this. So I'll have it like that. Then the second one, I can copy this and paste. So usually it will not give you in the field that you want. It will give you based on the design. Remember this? It will give you based on the design that you want, like that. But what I want is use that color, like that. Then the next one is I can copy this and paste, copy and paste. Then this will be the same size. So it will be shape format, then same size of 8.24, but the width will be 11.8, like that. So that will come like that. Then I drag this the right like that. So you can resize that so that it can fit. I don't want to leave spaces there, so I'm going to drag it to the right. Then drag this as well so that I have it like that. So you can cover like that. You can have two. And drag this up so I have it at least with rounded corners. Now on to the colors that I want to use. So you could go anywhere on the web and pick your colors. I'm using image color picker. Then upload the logo, get the color code for that logo. I want to first pick the red one. So this is the color code for the red one. Copy this. I'm going to copy. Go back to PowerPoint and change the color code here. So the shape fill, then more colors, then change the color code there and click OK. So I have that red. I don't need the shape outline, so I'm going to put it as white. So I just have a simple with no shape outline. The next one will come here, then go back to where my colors are. I want the blue one, so select the blue one and pick the color code for the blue one. So I'll copy this and go back to my PowerPoint and change this and make sure that this is the shape fill, more colors, then pick that. So the XM, copy. If it's not copied, I'm going to go back here and copy this, or I can copy from here. Then paste it there, then click OK. So I have the color code there. So perfect. Make sure that this is what is displayed here is the maximum 4.38. So I'm going to pick this at the points. So you could have your own custom sizes, or you could just use the sizes that you bring in. Once you have this, you could have an optional title if you want. You can insert also the title. So I'm going to use the rectangle and select the rectangle and draw the rectangle here. I'm going to call this my corporate matrix snapshot. Snapshot 2025. Done. So this is okay. I don't need a shape outline. You could also change this so you have rounded corners if you want. You could have this with a bevel on the sides like this. Change the size of the title, home, then increase the size to the size that you want, and even the color. I'm going to leave mine as white like that. Center it, make sure that this is up to the end. So I have a perfect center for that, and take it up like this. That's a perfect one. Then I think that is done. I'm going to leave it like that. Then now I need to export this as a picture. So what I'm going to do is go to File, then Save As, then Browse, and then change the picture type to PNG or Portable Network Graphics format. Give it a name. I'm going to put it on my desk and call this Custom Background 1. Then save that. I'm going to save just this slide, and then now I'm going to go back to my Power BI desktop. Now I want to produce visuals like this, but I'm going to use a blank page. So on the blank page, the first thing I want to do is create my visual. Bring in my background first, then create my visuals later. I've already created most of my measures here, year-to-date sales, sales last month. I have sales current month, month-on-month variance. What else do I have? I think that only. Now, next is to bring in my custom background. Once you open the desktop, Power BI desktop, create a new page, or on the page that is existing, that where you want to put your dashboard, go to visualization. Sometimes it's hidden. You need to expand it. You'll see build visual, and you'll see format your report page. Click on it and you'll see the canvas background, canvas settings, and the page information. On the canvas background, I need to bring in that image. Go to image. Sometimes we want to put custom sizes for our visuals, but for this I'm going to use the default 16:9, which is wide. That is HD, or that is 720 by 1280 megapixel. Now I'll go back to the canvas background. The color background is white. I'm going to browse to my image, which is custom background 1, and click open. By default, the transparency is 100%. So you need to reduce this to 0 or near 0 for your background to show. So you can see my background is corporate matrix snapshot 2025. Now that I have my measures ready here, first I want to bring in filters on the left. So what I'm going to do is, this is a shipping data with customer type. I have segments, and I have category. So I'm going to start with category. Pick category here. So it comes there. Change this visual. Make sure that the visual is a slicer. Then on the format your visual, you can change the slicer settings to a drop down. So I'm going to pick that, customize it so that I have it here. Remember, on your background, you can change the size of this red background so that you can have a bigger background. But this is big enough because this is already zoomed to 57. When I zoom out, you'll see it is big enough. So make sure that this one is fitting like that. Next, I'm going to pick the customer type. change that as well to a slicer, then format it so that the slicer setting is a drop down. You could choose the selection so that it's only a single selection. Make sure that only your users are able to select only one. I'm going to take this up here. This one I've allowed multiple selection, and also make sure people can select all. The next one is I have my boxes up here. So I'm going to draw my box, and the box that I'm going to draw, I'm going to auto-fit by using a card. So bring the card here and use the first visual year-to-date sales, which is this, to estimate the size of my box or my card. So that comes there. You're free to change the background and the color of this, but I'm going to use that and copy that here. Control V, pick it, put it here, and then Control V, put it there. If I realize that I still need to utilize this, I can still go back and delete this, then increase my size until my 4 matrix, or if you have 5 matrix, that is fine. Paste it, put it there, and then the last one, I put it there. Realize that this is a space I can utilize. The space here. Perfect. Now this is year-to-date sales, but I want the second one is I want to use sales last month. So this is first, this year-to-date sales last month. So I'm going to uncheck this and put sales last month, which is there. Let me format this so that it's in dollar, and yeah, correct. Then the next one is I want sales last month. So let's sales last month, and check this and put sales last month. And okay, I have sales last month. I want current month sales. So which is this? And then I want the variance, month on month variance. So I'm going to uncheck this and put the sales month on month variance. Sorry, sales month on month is this. So it is this. Then uncheck that, and then month on month variance, which is a percentage. Then uncheck this. Next, I'm going to bring in 2 boxes. So I'm going to have 2 charts. So let me have this. I'm going to have the chart here and drag it so that I have one there, and then copy it and put it here. This is just for the sake of making sure that they auto fit. I have some space. I need more space at the bottom, so I'll put it there like that. Adjust this. Bring in my sales current month, but I want to have that by region, and then have sales also for current month, and then have it by customer type. The customer type, I have that customer type. Then I have it for region, so I can bring the region here. Then at the bottom, I'm going to have another start column chart, but this time around, I'm going to represent the countries. So I'll bring that here and adjust this. Could be on the background that I created. I should have created something like that. Yeah, so I needed to show something at the bottom there, but you can just adjust that and bring in the country. So the country, and then year-to-date sales. So that also include things like the data labels. You can see data labels there. On the data labels, then all that. Now, so that whenever I want furniture, only that is the standard class is going to show me like that. Of course, this is not about the visuals that I'm building here, because I want to show you how to create custom backgrounds. You could also use Canva. Canva is a great tool, and even if you're using the free Canva without paying for Pro, you're still going to access very good visuals. Thanks for watching.